going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and it looked like a federal investigation is currently pending in regards to Caitlin Clark and the treatment of the WNBA. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way to DC. Let's get it. Let's go. Now, I have been one of the creators that's been advocating for this for the last year, pretty much since Caitlin Clark got assaulted in the very first damn game. We done seen countless attacks on Caitlin Clark, and I'm not even finna go through the jacket of playing the videos. We all know what happened at CC. Now, what is crazy about all of this is that the Wall Street Journal, wrote an article earlier this week kind of explaining Caitlin Clark's civil rights being broken. Now, I'm seeing this, right, as if the Wall Street Journal might have been tipped off, because now Indiana Senator Jim Brown and none other than ESPN sports anchor himself, Stephen A. Smith, has spoken about the WNBA should be under investigation. Now, I'm telling you right now, this thing is going to grow legs, because a lot of people is going to speak out about this. And I'm telling y'all right now, people from behind the scenes sources have told me as a recent, now I wasn't going to say nothing, that Caitlin Clark agent could possibly allegedly be behind this happening. So all the people that saying her agent ain't doing nothing, I'm here to tell you from what I've been hearing, allegedly her agent is behind this happening. So let's say, for instance, if Caitlin Clark's civil rights has been broken, right? What does that mean? That means that Caitlin Clark is damn me going to own the WNBA, because she's going to have a super duper lawsuit, bro. A super duper. I mean, we never seen anything like this. We in all the sports, we have never seen anything like this. Now, if this is true, that it is a secret attack, a secret agenda to attack Caitlin Clark, to pretty much not call her fouls, if the UConn Blue thing is happening for real, this is bad. I mean, this is really, really bad for the league. This is bad for the game of basketball. And this is bad for us being American citizens, because we supposed to be the land of the free and the home of the Braves. This ain't freedom what Caitlin Clark is enduring right now. Now, we all proud to be Americans, right? But this ain't the American thing to do. We all supposed to be patriots, but this ain't very patriotic what you're doing to CC. I am sorry. I will not stand up for it. I will not stand behind it, and I will be running my big fat mouth about it until something is done. Well, it looked like this thing, like I stated, is starting to grow legs. Let me head on over to X right now and dive into this thing. Shout out to Andy, bro. So this came out last night. Representative, now Senator Jim Banks from Indiana, wrote a letter to the WNBA asking for answers about what the league is doing to protect Caitlin Clark after the Kennedy Carter cheap shot over a year later, and many more cheap shots with no action. Congress must act, protect CC. Uh-oh. Is they knocking on the door? Uh-oh. And if I'm Kathy right now, I am nervous for my league. I am nervous for my league. And this right here was the Wall Street Journal article. It says the WNBA and Caitlin Clark's civil rights. Now, we went over that a couple of days ago, man. Your boy John Liquidator was the one who broke the story on YouTube about that. Now, let's check out this Senator Banks story, bro, because I'm telling you right now, this is not good, guys. This is not good for the league, because if this is the case, and what's crazy about all of this, we've been seeing a lot of stuff with we just seen the Las Vegas Aces get sued. Didn't they get sued? Let's head over to see what Stephen A. Smith said. So Stephen A. Smith, right? Stephen A. Smith suggests support for federal investigation into the WNBA for treatment of Caitlin Clark. Now, I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. This was spooky. There's something going on with the league and Caitlin, dog. This ain't no damn coincidence. This ain't no coincidence that this is happening. Let's see what Stephen A. had to say. See, right is right, wrong is wrong, dog. Goes on to say Stephen A. Smith responded to a recent opinion piece by the Wall Street Journal that called for a government investigation into the WNBA for the controversial handling of the physical play against Caitlin Clark, superstar. Now, the Wall Street Journal titled the thing the WNBA and Caitlin Clark civil rights, which we already know about that. Now, this is what Stephen A. Smith said. Okay, he stated, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm not here saying this, the case will be won by the government, but if it gets to the point, I'm saying they have a case, they have an argument. Smith said the idea during an episode of his show on Tuesday. Smith also suggested President Donald Trump could use such an investigation to solidify support among his followers. And if Trump get behind this thing, oh baby, do we doubt that? Man, I'm not going to read all this. Let's just find a clip. Let's go to Stephen A. Smith, find a clip, look and see what he say, because I'm telling you right now, this is looking spooky. Whole thing, we're just going to watch some of it because it's like 20 minutes long,
albeit indirectly. It involves Caitlin Clark, the Department of Justice, and quite possibly the President of the United States himself. Somebody got to say it, so I'm going to say it. But one thing I will not do is take credit for this. I am looking at the Wall Street Journal. The author of the article is a guy by the name of Sean McLean. Let me read to y'all the opening couple of graphs because I want you to hear the impact of this. This is serious. This is serious. And I could say it with my team here, having the footage and the receipts to back me up. I could be in that I told you so mode. I really, really could. But I ain't going to do that because I'm in a good mood. I'm going to be chill. But I could be saying I told you so. Because let me read this to you. Caitlin Clark has done for the women's NBA what Michael Jordan once did for the NBA. Made it more valuable, watchable, and marketable. Instead of protecting its transformative star, the league's leadership ignores the relentless targeting of Ms. Clark, treating its greatest asset as if she were a PR headache. That approach could turn into a legal liability for the WNBA. Since she joined the league last year, Ms. Clark's impact has been seismic. Merchandise sales soared 601%. Indiana Fever viewership jumped 170%. The team's value tripled. League Pass subscriptions climbed 366%. App engagement rose 613%. And her endorsements topped $11 million. She's the economic engine driving the league forward. The government, if it got to that point, $1 million settlement for civil rights violations shows the effect of such scrutiny. If the Trump administration can settle with Colombia for a $221 million settlement over what's taking place on the campus, you think you can definitively rule out what kind of noise can be made if the WNBA continues to allow this treatment of Caitlin Clark? You really, really think they're going to be silent? Now, before you go any further, I'm not here saying that the case will be won by the government if it got to that point or anything like that. I'm saying they have a case. They have an argument. And do we doubt that at his discretion, at his disposal, if he finds this to be an issue that's politically expedient for him, that Trump won't use this to feed his base? The golden child?
Bro, we need Trump to say something about this. I don't give a damn what your political views are. I don't give a damn. He is the commander-in-chief, and Trump needs to say something about this because we all know right here on the channel, Caitlin Clark has been violated. Caitlin Clark's civil rights has been broken. Not once, not twice, not even 3 damn times, but many a times. We need justice for Cece. I am sorry.
In her second year in the league, who was top 4 in MVP voting last year, the assist leader last year, a galvanizing talent that has done wonders for the NBA. If she is seen to be physically getting abused on a basketball court in a way that is such a clear and flagrant discrepancy compared to what happens to others, that man is not going to say something. Didn't you just hear Charlamagne tha God point to Trump using issues to evade other issues? You don't think Caitlin Clark could become an issue of national, potentially international, and definitely federal proportions? You don't think so? Let me tell you what kind of quotes Trump would lead on. Sophie Cunningham told the Wall Street Journal, she's Caitlin Clark's teammate, the Indiana Fever, the star player of the league is not being protected.
Now, that's from Sophie Cunningham. But, guys, you can check out the full episode on Stephen A. Smith YouTube channel, man. This is a very powerful story, groundbreaking story. I told y'all last year, the DOJ need to get involved in this. This is going to be a serious topic moving forward throughout the offseason and possibly throughout the duration of Caitlin Clark's career. This, my friends, is going to grow legs. And remember where you heard it first. Get down in the comment section. Let me know y'all thoughts about this. Keep them bells on, because you know what? I'm going to keep the heat on. And like always, until next time, we need justice for CC. Shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out.